think Atlanta now. I think about that FUBU episode, man.
Man, hey, that was deep though.
It was, man.
No, the
Either
one
the FUBU episode or the Barber episode.
that was a deep one too. But Juneteenth was a great one, man. I went back and rewatched that when that was on. It came on TV the other day. Like, man, that Juneteenth one was good.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. I think it like more people need to check out Atlanta though. It was a really good show.
Yeah.
Man, I know we haven't talked about it. I know everybody's probably talked about it. I haven't listened to a lot of other folks' podcasts recently, but the Tiger King. And one thing I'm gonna say about the Tiger King, if y'all want to see what white privilege looks like, there you go, right there. That's all in one. Dude came out owning fucking tigers and shit. I knew he was gonna go to jail.
Ain't no black people messing with no tigers anyway, except for Mike Tyson.
Hey, he black.
Outside of that, ain't too many black people messing with tigers, so he can have that. He can have that feel.
But Shaquille O'Neal bought a tiger on the show though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he bought it as a baby, but yeah, when that motherfucker got older, he sold that some bitch. You see, Mike Tyson. I saw an interview with Mike Tyson. He was like, he used to sleep with him. He used to have him sleep in his house or whatever, had him real domesticated. And he got there and playing with him, fighting him. He said he didn't know they could have killed his ass.
You seen Hangover, right?
I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen like the whole thing. I've like been in and out of it.
That's disappointing to hear. Like I look at Hangover was one of my favorite movies, nigga. But they had he had a tiger in his spot in Hangover, so yeah, you throw it in. Yeah. But all that being said, what's old boy name from Tiger King?
Forgot his name. Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. I'm telling you, he's walking, living example of white privilege. Like,
man, he's just redneck, man.
Even though he can't. He's not a redneck though. He wanted to be a redneck. He called himself a redneck even though he's not a redneck. He just like he did drugs. Did like from weed, cocaine, meth. He got a whole bunch of druggies to do that work for his ass, to work for him. Okay, spoilers by the way, everybody. Just warning, we're gonna have spoilers.
I've seen bits and pieces of this show too. My wife watched it, but I didn't dedicate myself to watch the whole thing. I just saw the highlights.
Put her on it. You don't pay attention to the shit. Like when you get down to it, that like this motherfucker was bullshit. He was like really fucking them people over. He acted like he was putting them up on. He acted like he was saving their lives and making them better. But he was actually using the fuck out of them. Like when old girl got her arm bitten off by the tiger, I was like he just thought about his money. I think he started off with good intentions. Then he realized when that money started hitting him, ooh wee, what the money make that bitch do? You know, Same thing. He had two husbands, bruh. You can't tell me that's not privilege. And neither one of the dudes are gay.
That's nothing. Yeah, that's his lifestyle, man. People can have two husbands. Shit, they won't.
Two.
Yeah,
same thing with the other dude.
Hey, Joe sound like a pimp though. He said one of them wasn't even gay.
Neither one was gay. Neither one of them was gay. One of them got the secretary pregnant.
Damn. That's wild.
Hey,
man.
money be making people do wild things, man. As I keep telling folks, money's not evil. It's the root. The love of money is the root of all evil. Can't love that shit.
What I want to know from our listeners, and I want y'all to reply, let us know on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. What are y'all learning during this pandemic? Like, while you're at home, like, what craft are you honing in on to learn and better yourself during this pandemic? You learning anything new, Mr. D713?
I'm learning how to cook more, perfecting my craft.
Yeah, I saw everybody, once they ran out of the different ways to make hamburger helper and spaghetti, they was like, all right, man, let me go on get this cookbook. I done made my famous chicken Alfredo 30 times already.
Man.
It's a lot of meal when you start adding it up. That's a lot. 3 times a day, 3-4 times a day. You cooking that shit? That's a lot.
Man, if y'all if y'all follow already, especially on my personal page, y'all know I like to cook. I like to sous vide. I like to smoke briskets and shit. But I'm trying to fuck with my desserts now. Like, and this kind of morbid. It's not morbid. It's sad. It's real. We got to talk about these things. During this time, I already said I've been checking on my family members, my loved ones. You know how they doing? Cause I've been real cautious. You know, it's like, man, what if this thing get bad and really take out all our elders and shit? You know, so I've been telling them, y'all keep y'all ass inside. Y'all don't go nowhere. But like this weekend, I already been going to the store. I bought like a whole bunch, some bananas, some vanilla wafers. I'll probably have to go and get another box of vanilla wafers because them hoes smack.
It's a good time to figure out the stuff you actually really like and don't really like. Because I bought a bunch of bullshit, and I was like, man, why did I buy this?
But yeah, I didn't. I've been on point. We've been knocking everything out of our cabinets, man. But the thing is, I'm going to try to learn all the recipes in my family I've always wanted to learn, and I'm going to try to work on that during this time. Like, man.
Now, so older family members, don't be stingy with that knowledge. Because I know how y'all be. Y'all don't want to let nobody know them recipes.
I feel where they coming from, man. These young dumb motherfuckers be fucking up the game and they disrespectful. I understand it now, man. It's like my little cousins, they don't call. My auntie told me, and it kind of broke my heart. It was like they don't call and check on her when she's sick. With anything, they don't ever call and check. They don't ever follow up. And I'm like, dang. But that's why they be stingy. But with me, I can call my aunties right now. Hey, how do you make this, and this? And they'll walk me step by step. So I'm trying to get out. But the thing about it, I had to get out the ingredients. And it's hard to find fried apples. If I find them fried apples, niggas go.
The hell you cooking with fried apples?
Man, you never had my auntie's fried apple pies?
You just get the canned apples and put that in there. That has got like it's already mixed.
No. I'm telling you, that's the difference. They use the one that's like in these plastic bags that's been dried. Like they're not completely dry till they crisp, but they're like fried and they like soft that you can like just throw them in and eat them on the go. And that way they like make it to like where they're in the can. They put like some nutmeg in it, some cinnamon, some other shit, and they cook it and they wrap it up in like the turnover. Then they bake them. Boy, when I tell you, delicious, man. Hey, that's as much as I know. That's as much as I know. Yeah.
What you got?
I know you need nutmeg, cinnamon, the fried apples. It's hard to find them fried apples. I went from everywhere, from Safeway to the damn Dollar Tree, and I can't find them.
Hey, ask your auntie to teach you how to make that sausage roll, man. When you figure that out, send me the recipe.
Hey, check out my next TikTok, Playboy.
Hey, you slow it down. Hey. Slow it down so they can follow that stuff.
Hey, that's how TikTok work though, man. Everything like boom, 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 boom. But then I got TikTok just because I like cooking, and that's a new way for content creators to check out. That's something I did that I said I would never do, was get a TikTok. And during this time, I'm like, man, it's hard because it's gonna have you rolling all day. It's like it's some people doing some crazy shit on there, and it's funny. It's some creative motherfuckers on it. But I learned how to do it, bro. Hey, you don't want to learn how to do this, man. You don't want to learn how to make that sausage roll. Oh
yeah, I do want to know, man. Show me how to do it, man.
I ate that whole 2 days, bro.
Damn, hey.
That shit was so damn good.
I know you got to prep it the night before, so I can't make it this week. Hey, I could make it for Sunday. Send me that recipe, man. I'm going to try it this weekend.
Yeah, I got you. It would be good to make it on Sunday, man. Man, did you hear he died?
Who? Oh, I did hear. I heard the news. He died today. He was actually crucified. It was almost like a murder. Well, it was a murder.
He hung his head, and then he died. That's love.
So my wife talking about celebrating Easter on Saturday. I was like,
no.
My wife talking about celebrating on Saturday. I said, he gonna still be dead. What we celebrate on Saturday for?
Tell her.
But the Easter Bunny also don't lay eggs, so I don't know. Maybe we can't celebrate Saturday. But that's a different subject.
But I think we talked about this last year when you go celebrate Easter. But we could talk about Easter again. Easter is a goddess. I think that's called, she was a Greek goddess. and she was known for productivity. Actually, this is like New Year's right now. This really when New Year's is supposed to be like right now.
Really?
And I think in some culture, one of my coworkers, she's Pakistani, if that's what you call it. I'm learning so much. But I think she's Pakistani, and she said their New Year starts on the first day of spring. And I always said I think that's when New Year's supposed to start too, simply because it's like everything is reblossoming, everything's coming out. It's being reborn. And I think the end of the year is in October. That's how it used to be. Everything used to be like from spring to fall. That's wait. How the year.
How the end of the year in October, but beginning of the year in April.
Hey,
what about the mother months in between there?
Figure it out.
Figure
it out. Because if we go to the full history behind it, the full 12-month calendar, that hasn't always been time forever in a day. It was different before that, but it just started being recorded, and people stuck with it because of the seasons. But if you look at the seasons, how it worked, everything dies off in the fall, and everything is reborn in the spring. But I don't know. Once again, this shit hitting to me right now. But that's something that I'm like, right now, with this whole thing, is like, whatever gets to the point where, with Corona, it's like, I think Corona's, I think everything's going to become back to normal at the, like, mid-August.
I don't think it's going back to normal. I think they just grooming us to get ready to do everything digital. I saw a video today on the Today Show where they showed this company who actually, they inserted this chip in this dude's hand, like right there on the clock. It was like a, I don't know if it was like a warehouse job or what, but the dude, it was on the Today Show. The dude, it was like they had a dude who pierced ears and stuff, or he was a professional piercer, and it was just a small little chip, and they just put it right in his hand. And then, like when they get to work, they can open up the doors and stuff, like without having a badge. They can buy stuff at the vending machine, everything, just by swiping their hand in front of it. Like, this was real life.
Would you get a chip?
Hell no.
Okay. Oh, you know what? We're going to come back to that. Would y'all get a chip? We're going to take a quick break. We'll be with y'all in a minute.